To my mind, 2025 has brought us some significant changes in the way we buy things and the way the fashion industry is perceived. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean by that there has been the emergence of what we called top-end brands versus the luxury end brands. So when we're talking Hermes, Dior, Celine, and all of those amazing fashion brands like Chanel, etc., which are in the luxury sector, heavy price tag, lots of history associated with the brand, etc. So whilst these brands, yes, have shown strong growth in the last year and in the first quarter of this year, as we can see, there has been a huge rise in top-end brands. Now, top-end brands may not have the historical fashion house behind it, but what they do have is they have exquisite craftsmanship. They have sort of like a more unbranded kind of vibe. So, the brand is not popping out there with lots of sort of charms and shiny things, etc. It's more understated, more elegant, and it targets sort of a slightly different or perhaps slightly younger kind of population. Of course, there are older people buying the same brands, but it's largely not about the price tag. It's about looking cool, about having very well-designed, exquisite, modern piece of, say, leather. Now, let's talk about top brands in sort of the leather industry. We've seen the emergence of brands like 𝗵𝗫, which, got sort of famous on the back of 𝗧𝗵𝗃. We see 𝗵𝗃, which has obviously gone completely viral on TikTok and Instagram, etc., that has caused a meteoric rise in many of its amazing bags. I mean, personally, I love one of the bags that I have of 𝗵𝗃. It's beautifully designed. It's got great craftsmanship and it has very, very small logo, excellent leather, etc. And then there's 𝗕𝗿 London as well, which has seen a huge growth on that brand. And of course, Coach, that we all knew and we all kind of grew up with, has seen a big resurgence in sort of its Find Your Courage campaign. And we've also seen many collaborations. So what also typically happens is luxury brands wanting to appeal to a younger, a slightly different population, a more trendy population, the social media kind of Instagrammers and sort of the influencers also tend to do collaborations. Like, of course, kind of the Dior Jordan collaboration was very expensive, very well regarded and very trendy. So I think 2025 means that we have more choices when it comes to buying things like this. We have more choices of lower price points, but without sacrificing quality. And we have more of sort of like the cooler, younger, more vibey look. And a lot of this is down to the fact that many of these brands have been socialized and publicized by Netflix, via social media sites, and they have a significant influence on the way we are buying things. So whether we like to admit it or not, we are influenced by the advertising we see when we're scrolling through all these different apps, and it has started to see effect on many of these brands skyrocketing in terms of their sales and in terms of their popularity. That's my take on 2025 so far. Thank you so much for watching Think Tank this week.